same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month.
In the worst case, infatuated on the first date. Immersed since the first day, but feelings come and go like birthdays. She throws shade. Cause I ain't take her out for a minute. 2 weeks feeling like I'm winning and I'm boring at dinner. Cause I don't feel the same when I'm with her as I did in the beginning. Guess that's how I'm living. Who am I to do this? Don't follow through shit. There's no absolutes in the game that I play. I guess you can't trust anything that I say. A promise I make is a promise to break. Sorry to tell you I'm over it, babe. I'm over it.
On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. Yeah, tell me what I wanna hear, babe. Tell me that you need me. Tell me what you find so funny. I promise I'm the only girl that's in LA. Not here just to take your
Money.
Give me other reasons. Give me something that I can believe in. Maybe I'm just way too nice. Maybe you should live your life. Maybe I can go live mine. I'm fine, but I'm over it. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you.
Shout out to all my gods and goddesses checking out this video. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here for another reading. In today's reading, we will be doing a healing clinic. Yes, gods and goddesses. For those of you who don't know what healing clinic is, it's where we give your favorite celebrities helpful advice from a spiritual perspective. We have healing conversations, not just for the celebrities, but this can be also what you can apply in your life. In today's video, we will be talking about Monique, her son Shalon. I hope I pronounced his name right. He exposed her child, yes, after her Club CaShApp interview. And then we're also going to go ahead and talk about her dynamic with her husband and their response to everything. If this is your first time checking out my video, welcome. I hope you guys will subscribe. Also, guys and goddesses, leave me some crystal ball emojis if you are here checking out. You know what? No, leave me some heart emojis to send out healing energy to this family if you are here checking out this video. Before we get into this, a couple announcements, guys and goddesses. Make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Astrology. It's on my community wall, and I'll pin it in the comments. That's my secret tarot room. Once we get to 20 friends on there, I will be posting some of your favorite celebrities, some secret readings, along with some readings for yourself, okay? Also, if you're on my Patreon, expect us to go live this Thursday, and then the replay will be available for the members. But we will be going live. We will be going live to do some of your favorite celebrity readings, okay, gods and goddesses? And then finally, if you want to support me, you can do that here. Just go ahead and hit that super chat, Cash App, or PayPal, guys and goddesses. That's how you can support me, okay? All right, so let's get into it. So, quick rundown of what happened. Monique went on Club Shay, and she actually, they brought up her son. She actually admitted that they were estranged. Now, if you were a fan of Monique, you know she said, you know, in the past she wasn't the best mother to her firstborn, Shalon. But she basically said, you know, she's putting it out to the universe. Hopefully they can get it right. Well, her son responded with the live, and actually in so many words said, he called bullcrap on that. He said, you know, because Monique said she apologized, but he was basically saying faith without works is really dead. Basically, he doesn't believe her apology because he believes, her actions haven't shown that. And he said they both don't really want to do anything with each other. So, you know, the internet has been in an uproar. Now, afterwards, Monique did respond. Well, her daddy, I'm calling him Sydney, okay, because I'm not calling him daddy, but she calls him her daddy. Her husband responded. Now, the internet has been on an uproar. I've been seeing mixed reviews. You know, I don't think it's right for people to tell this young man to be quiet. Monique brought him up, first off, okay? She brought him up, and this is what we do in the black community. You know, I am African American. We do this a lot, where we tell children it's disrespectful, because he is, you know, even though he's an adult, he's still her child. It's disrespectful for you to tell your truth about your parents. And that's really, really kind of, I see the division. I see people who's like, you know, on his side saying like, dang, that's sad, we should hear him out. But then I also see a lot of people like, well, she brought him everything, well, she his mother, well, and it's like, this is why a lot of us have a lot of generational curses and a lot of generational baggage that we never really break. You get what I'm saying? So I want to go ahead and pull, and while I'm pulling, I'm going to tell you my thoughts. The energy that I'm getting, and I know a lot of people may not like this, I'm getting Monique gives me some narcissistic energy. In a way, I'm definitely getting that. And I'm getting that her husband, Sydney, is her, like, he feeds her, enabler. I'm also getting a lot, like, so low self-esteem from Monique. You know, she decided to go after her dreams. And, yeah, you know, motherhood took a back seat, which, you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, she had to work. Well, you know, your child just wants time. I know a lot of us in our community, we try to, you know, think that kids want material things. But when you die, when you pass away, your children ain't gonna say, I'm glad my mom and daddy brought me that. They're not going to say that. They're going to value the time that was spent. So I want to pull and see, where's the breakdown at? What is it? If Spirit, sum this up. Where is the breakdown? Where this relationship? And one thing her son Shalon said is, he feel like he can't speak to her without her husband Sydney, like, coming in between. And I'm just gonna be real with you. I know people, look, I'm a married woman, but I feel like Sydney had no right to really respond. This is between Shalon and his mother. The only thing he should be is a support to both of them. That's your job as stepdad. I know you don't want to consider yourself stepdad. You know, y'all had this whole thing about him being, you know, unc or whatever, because, you know, he was around, you know, when Monique had her first two marriages. But your job as a stepfather is just to be a support for both of them. Okay, let's go ahead and pull. Where's the breakdown? I'm not going to be on here as long. Yeah, I think that the problem is, what I'm pulling is, they're speaking on two different languages. I'm definitely getting a sense like, on Monique's side, I feel like, this is what I call it, her accountability is very surface level. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting I do see her son is hurting. And he didn't even disrespect his mother. He actually made a lot of sense. Yeah. I feel like the problem is on both sides, there's things both parties are unwilling to let go. And the reason why is because they just get to the surface level and they never go deeper. They never go deeper on what the actual issues are. I feel like for Monique, and it's so crazy because it's like you want an apology from Tyler Perry and you want one from Oprah. Is it because you see more value into them? Is it because of the money? I'm not saying she doesn't deserve that, but what I'm saying is, how can you see how they owe you an apology and need to do action, but you can't see with your son? It's giving me that energy. I'm just gonna call it like I see it, guys and goddesses. I feel like for her, there's a part of her that just wants him to let it go, but she's not letting go. If I have to be real, she's not letting go some things herself. I feel like this is one of those things where you have a parent who feels like, well, I provided and I raised them up to 18. That's one thing we have a problem in our community with. We have a problem with, well, I raised them up to a certain point. You're always a parent. Parenting doesn't stop after 18. Your children is gonna always need you. If I have to be real, I do pick up that eventually there will be some healing, but I just have to say, I think Monique's husband is a little jealous of her. I really do think that, and I feel like he's her biggest downfall. I feel like if she may not like to hear this, I feel like if they can go to some type of counseling without him, just those two, I feel like there will be some type of leeway. However, at the same time, I'm getting Monique. She gives me the energy of, I have to say it, like narcissist. Like, I don't want to say fully narcissist, but it's kind of giving me, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose anyone, but it's giving me the energy of someone who, they're unwilling to go deeper and see the other person's side. It's giving me when they talk, I wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't really get a word in. That's the energy it's giving me. Okay. Spirit, what message do you have for Monique and her son? What message do you have for them? And let me know in the comments. Be honest with me in the comments on how you feel. Just keep it respectful. Do you see where Shalon is coming from, or do you see where Monique is coming from? Do you agree? Like, let me know. Or are you on the fence with both of them? Okay, let's see. And if you've ever been through something like this is a safe place. Healing clinic. Let's talk about it, okay? Okay, let's... What message does Spirit guys want to give them? I feel like, if I have to be honest with you, Monique loves the best way she can because her childhood was broken, is what Spirit guys are saying. And I'm getting a sense like it's a cycle repeating itself. Like, I'm getting a sense like she's repeating the same cycle. I don't know, I keep getting like, in a sense, her father has repeated with her. The good thing is, what I will say is, I do feel like eventually there will be some healing that does come with this family. I don't feel like all hope is lost. I feel like you got two people when it comes to her and her son. They're more similar than they think with the way that they bump heads. But I do feel like all hope is not lost, if I have to be honest with you. I do feel like, though, her husband is a hindrance. Yeah. The message to her son is, stay focused on your healing. You get what I'm saying? Stay focused on your healing. And I do feel like, and this may be hard, but be open. This is on both of them. I feel like just be open to everything that could happen. I understand sometimes, you know, you as the child, because people think the child is not supposed to come to the parent. You're the parent. You're supposed to reach out to your child. If it was my child, I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right if I know I was in the wrong. But I am getting a sense like, give a little, like if she gives you a little. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like there is some healing. Now, what I don't like is, I don't like how Sydney and them tried to relate everything to mental health. That's typical. That's a typical thing. Like, I feel like that was wrong. Yeah, but I don't feel like all hope is lost with them. Like, I don't feel like all hope is lost. I feel like I keep hearing Spirit say it's gonna take a miracle to get them back together, but a miracle can happen. I'm definitely getting that. Okay, how does Sydney play a role? Let's ask Spirit. And let me see what you guys are saying. Monique was SA'd by one of her brothers. Yep, I know about that. And I do feel like it plays a part in how she loves and parents. Sometimes you just gotta meet people where they're at. Yeah, I could definitely understand that. Okay. What role? Yeah. I'm definitely getting... Sydney is Monique's biggest hindrance. He feeds her insecurities, if I have to be honest with you. And I definitely am getting a sense, like, it's giving me the energy of someone who... I'm not saying that, you know, he doesn't have any good qualities, but I'm also saying this here. I feel like, I don't want to say it's a concerted effort, but I'm getting this, like, someone who's very controlling and someone who... Monique, you need to pay attention to your finances, child. I feel like, because she's the provider of everything, which, whatever works for your dynamic, but I feel like I got vulture. City is giving me vulture energy. And I feel like I would hate to see this be another Wendy Williams, Mary J. Blige situation. But child, I'm getting a sense like you letting this man, it's like, it's giving me someone who kind of puts a man before their children. And because, if I have to be honest with you, this is no shade, because with Shalon, her first relationship did not work out. I'm not saying she doesn't love her son, but you ever meet someone who, when they get in a new relationship, like, oh, skip their old family, like, you know what I'm saying, or they don't put this much effort in, and that could be very hurtful, because see, he's the firstborn, and you know, they say parents make mistakes the firstborn, but seeing your children, because if you go on Monique's page, all you see is her children with Sydney. You don't see Shalon, and you don't see her other adopted son. For those of you who don't know, she had another adopted son, her marriage. You don't see those two. I'm getting someone who, and I feel like she probably is trying to get it right with her other children, but what do you think that makes your son feel? This is where we call into parents that play favoritism. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Sydney is good for Mo. Be honest, put a 2 if you think, child, he's giving vulture energy. And put a 3 if you're caught in between. Hey, sister. My sister is here. Apple bites. Everybody say hey to my sister. Okay, let's see. I love my sister so much, yeah. Sydney is giving me two-faced energy. He's giving me two-faced energy, and I feel like, Mo, you put all your trust in this man, but you really need to check behind him. You really, really need to check behind this man. I'm definitely getting that type of energy. Like, I'm getting this man is not even just causing a divide in your family. I feel like he's playing into you with whatever war you have within yourself. I'm definitely getting, I know people may be like, what? Because Monique gives off very strong energy, but I'm getting a very insecure girl who hasn't healed, and this man knows it. You gotta think, he's been around for all of her marriages. He's been around. She told him everything. I'm not saying that you can't be with your best friend, because I'm married to my best friend, right? But what I'm saying is, also, you gotta watch out for vultures and people who also, like, they seen you or they seen your spirit and they want to leech off of you. That's the energy it's giving me. And I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I feel like she's never gonna get the healing that she really needs, and she's never going to get what she is fully deserved until she either puts this man in check, or I'm gonna be real, cut ties. Well, he gonna cut ties with her. And I liked Monique's interview with Club Shay. I actually liked it. I feel like there's a lot of things that she said that I can relate to and I can understand. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. I feel like also though there's something to this. Yeah, I definitely feel like, and I'm gonna call it like I see it. I feel like there's some two-faced energy with her husband. I wouldn't be surprised if this relationship, if it doesn't last long, or if it end up being like a Wendy Williams situation where, you know, I don't want to say he drives her crazy, because Kevin, he kind of did drive Wendy crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised if this issue like turns into something very, very deeper. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me see. Let's pull, and we're gonna get back into healing messages for her and son. But I want to pull on their relationship. What's gonna be the outcome of their relationship? Let's see. I want to pull. The outcome of their relationship. Monique and Sydney. Yeah, Kawhi, I agree. He seems to be controlling. It's giving me controlling vibes. Make sure you guys leave comments. I will be gifting memberships during this live. So make sure you guys leave some comments. Try to gift some memberships, so make sure you guys leave some comments, okay? I feel like they kind of in la la land with each other, so that's why she's stuck with him. Yeah, I'm not saying they're not gonna have a long relationship, but I'm also seeing that he's going to be the downfall of her. It's like the longer they stay together, the more this affects her other relationships, if I have to be honest with you. And it's like a double-edged sword. That's the energy it's giving me. Let's see. What this relationship? I'm gonna tell you, she's stuck on him. Like, I feel like he does something for her, not like, especially in the bedroom. I don't know why I'm kind of getting like sex magic in a little bit. Like, he knows he has the control over her. Like, he knows the reins that he has over her. I feel like he also plays mind games with her. But if I have to be real, yeah, I have to be real, yeah. I don't know what they're into. I keep getting, like, it don't have to be substances, but I'm getting, like, you know, he feeds that lower side. but I feel like it's to her detriment. Like, she ignores her intuition. You know, Monique is one of my favorite comics, but I do feel like he's her weak spot. Yeah. And I do feel like he works behind her, like behind her back. I just have to be real with you. Like, while I do feel like she's going to have some success, I feel like it's not going to be fully what she deserves as long as he's around. That's just the real. Yeah. But the good thing is she will have new ventures and different things like that. I'm not saying she won't have success, but I feel like she won't get what she truly deserves as long as he's around, because he's always going to, I don't want to say thwart it, but there's always going to be like a stain because of him. I have to be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna keep it real. Okay, let's get back to her child. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. I believe he knows she wants a father figure, and she never had that in the past. That's exactly what it is. And he plays on that, and he plays on her insecurities. That's exactly what it is. And that's why, I don't know, I keep getting someone who plays mind games in a way. Okay. Let's see. What's some final messages you want to give to both Monique and her son? Don't be surprised, gods and goddesses. Yeah. I feel like, Monique, your son's heart is broken. Your son's heart is broken, and you have to pick up the pieces. You would not be fully blessed. People don't understand with your children. If there's a breakdown in your relationship, it's your fault as a parent. There's something either you did do or you didn't do, and you need to face that. I'm getting a sense for Monique, the message is your son's heart is broken. And y'all bringing up what y'all brought him and stuff, that doesn't help. He is not looking for that. His heart is broken because he feels like he hasn't had his mother there. And no, I see people like, where's the father and all that. That doesn't make up for the love from your mother. And I feel like until you can acknowledge that your son's heart is broken, in a sense, whether he says it to you or not, it's not just saying, I apologize, this and that. It's also doing the work. I feel like you guys will never get over this hurdle. I feel like that's the key. The key is acknowledging that your son's, look, 11:01 on the clock, heart is broken. And you have the pieces to mend it. And that's how you take accountability. This holding the coin, look, this is her husband, man, holding the coin over the head, using that as, well, I provided the best. Your children is not going to care about that at the end of the day. That's what you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? And once again, like I said, when you pass away and you die, your children ain't gonna be like, I'm glad my mom and daddy brought me this. They're gonna be talking about what it is that the times that they spent with you. That's what's going to last. And I think this happens a lot in the Black community, because whether you're on a level of Monique or you work overtime, whatever, we feel like how we show our love sometimes as parents is buying stuff, and we don't understand that our children need that time. So it's on you to balance that. You chose to go after your dreams. That was your choice, but there was a price to pay for it. And I low-key feel that, I'm just gonna put it out there, that mess with Tyler Perry and Oprah, you can't, like, wanting an apology, that's your karma, because you can't even give your son what he needs. And it's not just saying I'm sorry, it's about actions. And no, it's not about him taking the step. You have to take the step because you're the parent. I don't care how grown he is. You have to take the step because you're the parent at the end of the day, and that's just real. Okay, let's pull 2 more cards. Other advice. Using that coin over his head, that doesn't help anything. That just proves his point. That it's just about money. That just proves exactly what he was saying. Yeah. And I think you have to not talk to him. I don't want to say in a strategic way. Like, I feel like it has to be heart to heart. Not your daddy, not your husband, Sydney, but it has to be a you, him, and his father, his biological father conversation. That's what it has to be. If you want to add somebody else in there. Only thing Sydney needs to do is just be supportive for both of you. Support both of you getting back closer together. And I feel like this will cause a strain between you and your son and the other children. And speak to him like Monique, because he's an adult now. The woman, not speaking down on him. And I'm definitely getting for the son. Your spirit guides are saying like, try to listen from open place, but also I'm definitely getting a sense, listen to your intuition throughout this. But you have to allow him to speak, and he has to allow you. I would definitely suggest some type of counseling, whether spiritual counseling, whether I'm getting therapy for both of you. Maybe y'all should call Ayana. Maybe you should call Ayana. Maybe you should do just Ayana, you and your son. And maybe you should do some healing. I don't know. I'm getting something like that. So yeah, that's what I have for the two. That's my healing message. That's my healing message for them. Let me know, guys, gods and goddesses. What do you think? Have you ever been through this with a parent? Let me know. This is a curse that, like, I feel like this is a generational curse that happens a lot. And I can just speak from the community I'm from, in the Black community. You know what I mean? Where you have parents who, you know, when their kids get older, they have a hard time accepting the truth. One day your children are going to tell you how you made them feel. And I don't care how old you get. I see people say he a grown man, whatever. That trauma lasts forever. That's something like, we spend our whole adult lives trying to get over the trauma that was put amongst us when we were children. So to tell him to get over it and he just needs to, that doesn't make sense. And a lot of you who are saying that, your children is going to be in the same. If you don't watch it, you're going to repeat the same thing with your children. And then you're going to be wondering why your kids don't visit you. Why your kids just throw you in the home. Or why they have ill will or keep your grandkids away from you. So, you know, that's what I have to say about that, gods and goddesses. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day. I'll probably come on tomorrow and do some love readings if I can. If not, I do have a pick a card love reading I will be putting out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so curious to hear from you. Make sure you guys share this video and hit that thumbs up. That does help our other guys and goddesses know that we're live or we have a new video up. And it does help here on YouTube. We've been growing. Our community has been getting big. So I want to give a big shout out to all of you all. And yeah, until then, all my gods and goddesses, see you in the next video. Peace.